Hey, what's up? So my name is Didi, and I've been trading for more than 2 years, right? And what trading allow me to do is to quit my job, right? My last day of work was October 28th, 2022. And also, you can see it here. Just to mention, I'm not a financial advisor or I don't promote any broker. Okay, I'm just gonna show you from my experience. So you see here, I've been certified, right, on November 1st, 2022, and for the 200K account on FTMO, and also the 100K on March 28, 2022. So with that being said, today what I want to show you is the basics of trading. Okay, pip counts, lot size, and also pending orders. Something that when I first began trading, I was struggling to understand. So that's why I'm making this video for you to have a better understanding of the basics. Why? Because I see a lot of new traders, right, want to analyze the market, but they don't really understand pip counts, lot size, and pending orders. So if we go on the chart, right, what we have is the forex market, right? What is forex market? Foreign exchange, a currency versus another one, right? Together, and the price go up and down. So for the forex, I've made this file here for lot size and pip count, and as you can see here, GBP USD, right? So all forex pair is the fourth decimal to start calculating the pips, right? What is the pips in trading is point in percentage, right? So when the price go up or down, we count it in pips. And for the forex pairs, like, I mean, major and minor, right? I don't talk about exotic pairs, but I'm talking about minor and major pairs that you can see on the forex is the fourth decimal that you will start to count the pips. So in this case, GBP USD, it can be Euro USD, it can be Euro GBP, right? It will be the fourth decimal. As you can see, I made an example here. So 1.34123, right, to 1.3423, whatever it is. It's 10 pips of movement. And the only exception is all pairs with JPY will be the second decimal. As you can see here, the second decimal here, 154.897 to 154.997 is 10 pips of movements. Okay, so if we go on the chart here, for example, we're gonna take GBP USD. It can be Euro USD, right? It can be Euro GBP. As you can see on the chart, you see 5 decimal. So the pip count will start at the fourth. Okay, the fifth decimal is the micro pips. So if you go on GBP USD, and for example, you took a long here, so long is a buy position, and short position is a sell, right? So if, for example, this position here simulate, for example, your position on in the market. So for this example, here is a short position, right? So at the beginning, I was like struggling between what is a long and what is a short. Short start with S, and also sell start with S. So for me, that's what helped me at the beginning to uh, know that short position is a sell and long is a buy. So in the trading, you can either take a short position or a long position, right? So this one simulate a short position, and this one simulate a long position. There you go. And also the red here is the stop loss, right? So what are you risking in the market? So for this example here, you can see the entry price and the stop loss here. And let's say the final take profits. Okay, this is just an example, right? So how to calculate the pip count on GBP USD? Our traders can say GU, right? So the first letter of the pair and the first letter of the second pair. Okay, GU, or let's say here GJ or EG or EU, right? There we go. And this is a recording, so you can back it up, right? If you don't understand something, but I just want to make a short video as much as I can, and also give you enough value for you to understand the basics. So what we said about GBP USD, the pip count is the fourth decimal. So what I do, right, is I put the point here, I take this point and I move it to the fourth decimal. So it would be 111.60, right? At 111, 61, right? 61.0. So what I did is I just take the dot here, right? And I put it after the fourth decimal. There you go. And then I do minus what? The stop loss. So it's 111, 24.5. 24.5. There we go. And it gave me 36.5 pips that I'm risking to potentially gain, right? So what is trading is you're risking a certain amount to potentially gain at least twice, or more, right? Or you can see here on GBP USD, here when you have your position like that, you can see at the middle here 36.5. So why I don't just say you can just look at the amount here is because, for example, on gold is not the pip count, it's not correct. But on GBP USD, it is the amount of pips that you're risking. Okay, so also when you take position in the market, you either analyze it or you're taking somebody else, right? Trade ideas. So I'm just gonna show you how to position yourself in the market after you analyze it, or you take somebody else trade idea. So in this case, 36.5, but I like to show people how you can get this amount of pips here. So it's really simple, is your entry price minus your stop loss. That's it. That's what it is. And also we counted at the fourth decimal for GBP, USD, and other pairs, like you can see here. I'm gonna take, for example, a short, and you can see here 17.5 here is the pip counts. It's how many pips are you risking on your setup. But how do you find it? It's here. The stop loss for a short position is the stop loss minus your entry price. So we're gonna do it together, right? I understand some of you just begin trading, might be confusing, right? So we're gonna do it together and you can practice after this video. So we take the dot and we put it at the fourth decimal. So 87.98, all right? 87.98.8, right? Is that correct? 87.98.8 minus 81.3. Boom, 17.5 pips. There we go. There we go. All right. Here. Boom. 17.5. Okay, so next is, okay, so I talk about Forex, right? So for commodities, I made this file. If you want this file, I can send it to you. Okay, I'm gonna put my IG on the description below. So you can just DM me for the lot size and pip count, and I will send you if you want. Okay, I made this file for people that, you know, just begin trading and for them to have a better understanding about pip counts, lot size, and also pending orders. So you see here commodity, you have metals, right? Like gold, silver, and other, commodity. So for gold is the first decimal. The first decimal is the pip. So for example, here 1801.56 to 1802.56 is 10 pips of movements. So for me, every dollar for gold equal 10 pips, right? So take notes. Every dollar of movements of gold equal 10 pips. For gold, Ethereum, US 30, NASDAQ, right? We're gonna dive into indices after that. But for gold, Ethereum, NASDAQ, US 30, every dollar of movements equal 10 pips. Okay, so we're gonna go on the chart. There you go. The symbol of gold in MT4, right? Me, I'm using MT4. You can use MT5 or C Trader, but what I use is MT4. So here, gold, the symbol of gold is XAU USD. Okay, for most broker, can be different from another, but if you see XAU USD is the symbol of gold. So for example, here we took a long, let's say, right? And let's say you put a stop loss at here, you will see here, you see the stop and you see 7.991, right? 7.91. What is 7.991? Is your entry price minus your stop loss. So you have $7.91 of movements, correct? So what we do is multiply this amount here to 10, right? So times 10. So 7.91 times 10 multiplied by 10. Why 10? Because every dollar is 10 pips of movements, right? So of course, the pip count might be different from other trader perspective. right? But in general, every dollar of movements on gold is 10 pips, equal 10 pips. So if I times this by 10, it would be 79.1 pips of movements. So you see here, the stop 7.91 is the amount of dollar of movements that you're risking in this case, times 10 will give you 79.1 pips. Okay, so for the forex, it was here at the middle, the pip count, but not in this case for gold. Okay, so let's go on GBP, GBP JPY. So GBP JPY would be the same as GU, right? GBP USD for this, for example, this position here, 60.5 pips. You see here in the middle, 60.5 pips. So every pair has their own pip count, but you have to know it, right? So for GBP JPY, what we said is here, the second decimal, right? I'm gonna go fast because you can just pause this video to really look at the document, at the file. But anyways, so here what I do is 165.37.2, 137.2 minus, so the pip count is the second decimal, and the third decimal is what is the micro pip. Okay, so what I did, I just take the dot and I put it just after the second decimal. So this, and then minus what? 164, 164, 76, 76.7. Boom, 60.5 pips. All right, 60.5 pips. There we go. See it here. Boom. At the middle. Cool. Next. So we see for Forex, right? GBP USD, Euro USD is the same. It's going to be the fourth decimal. We see on GBP, JPY, and also we see on gold. Now, let's go on BTC USD. Bitcoin, right? So you can trade also Bitcoin, depends on your broker, right? So let's say we have a short here for BTC. Let's say you took this short here after confirmation, right? When you enter in the market, only when you have your confirmation, or you take somebody else with experience as a trade ideas, right? So let's say on Bitcoin, I'm going to go on indices after that. So Bitcoin is what? Every dollar is the pip count. So as you can see here, 36,960.37 to 36,970.37 is a 10 pips of movements. So every dollar is the pip count, right? Simple as that. So you can see here, what do you see here as a stop? Just next to the stop, right? Here, 149.83. What it is? It's simple. So I just take the stop loss minus the entry price, right? Because why? Because this is a short position. This is a sell position, right? So what you do is the stop loss minus the entry price will give you the amount of pips that you're risking. Okay, so if I take 20,000, right? 20,005.37 minus 19,855.54, it will give me 149.83. So is the dollar of movement so 149.83, sorry, is the amount of dollar on Bitcoin that I'm risking, but it's also the pip count. Okay, because it's 1 to 1. Every dollar is the pip count. So I see here 149.83 is also the amount of pips that I'm risking on that setup, for example. Okay. Okay, next. So we're gonna go on NASDAQ. So what is NASDAQ? NASDAQ, you can say also like depends on the broker, all right? So NAS 100, US 100 is same as NASDAQ, right? What is NASDAQ is the index of 100 biggest company in the US with non-financial field, right? So, and you can also Google it, okay? So NASDAQ is 100, the biggest tech, let's say, company in the US, and it gives you a value, right? And is the NASDAQ. So for more information, you can Google it to really understand what is NASDAQ, okay? And you have the Dow Jones. Dow Jones is the 30th biggest company in the US, right? So Dow Jones equal US 30 is the same thing, or DJ 30 is the same thing. Okay, or most today are gonna say, the Dow, right? Only the Dow. So that's what it is. Dow Jones US 30 or DJ 30. Amazing. So on let's say NAS, if you took a position in the market, let's say you took this short. This is just an example. So you would see here the stop 60.8. What is 60.8? It's simple, it's just the dollar of movements, right? What you do is you take the stop loss price minus the entry price, and it will give you $60.8 of movements that, for example, you're risking in that setup. Hope you follow me. Hope you follow me. Okay, but like we said, gold, Ethereum, Nasdaq, and also US 30, every dollar of movements equal 10 pips. So to know how many pips that I'm risking on that setup, it's what you do is just 60.8 times 10, boom, 608 pips, right? 608 pips. So what you do is you just take the 60.8. What is 60.8? Is the dollar of movements times 10 will give you the pip count. Simple as that. So it's the same on US 100, so which is NASDAQ, right? Or NAS 100. But in US 30 is the same. So what is US 30? Like we said, is the Dow Jones, or DJ 30 would be the same, right? So if I took, let's say, a short here, you see the stop 118.42 is the amount of dollar that I'm risking, but for the pip count, it would be times 10. It would be 1,184.2. Okay, amazing. So this was for what I show you is the pip count on the Forex, right? GBP, JPY, EG, GU, right? Also on gold, also on indices, and also on BTC USD. Okay. I won't go on other. You also have like stock, right? You have different financial market, but I'm just gonna show you for most what I like trade. So let's go on the file again. So you see here, Ethereum is the first decimal. Like I said, every dollar equals 10 pips. Here we have the example. We have the XRP. XRP USD is the first decimal, like the Forex, all right? So after that comes lot size. So what is lot size? So lot size is when you take position in the market, you have to select uh, a lot size, or let's say volume, right? So is the amount of money that you're putting in the market. Okay. So for example, you have $100 account and you want to risk, for example, 1% of that amount in the market. So it would be $1, correct? To potentially gain two, maybe three, maybe four, five, right? So when we say I have a micro lot size, it will be 0.01 lot size. So if you have MT4 on your phone, you would see when you take a position above, right, the lot size. So if you enter a position with 0.01, it's equal to 10 cents per pip that you're putting in the market. Okay, so for example, you took a position with 0.01 equal 10 cent a pip, and you catch 100 pips, it would be $10, right? So if you have a mini lot size, it would be 0.1. 0.1 is equal to $1 per pip. So if you catch 100 pips, it will be $100. So a standard lot size, what is a standard lot size is 1.00, right? It's equal to $10 per pip. So if you catch what 100 pips, right? It would be $1,000. So this only apply, okay, for most brokers. Of course, you have to understand that there's a lot of brokers in, when you have your MT4 and you have to select your broker. What I recommend you to do before starting with any broker is to start with the demo first, with the demo, and really understand their lot size. Okay, but this formula, right, for most broker, it's applied only on Forex and Go. Like I said, for most broker, if you want to make sure, just start with a demo account, and then you will see if this rule, this formula apply to your broker. Okay. So you see here, how do you find the correct lot size? So I'm just gonna show you. So is the amount of money of your 0.51% in your account. So whatever percentage you want to risk per trade, per position, right? And then what you do is you divide that number, right, by how many pips you are risking. And it will give you the amount of money that you're putting in the market per pip. And then you divide it by 10, and it will give you the lot size for your trade. So like it's written here, it's only for Forex and gold if you have the broker FTMO, for example. Okay. And so here, when I see people taking position in the market on Forex or gold, and they have a, for example, a 0.1, which is a mini lot size, what I do is I just times 10. I just multiply it by 10, and it will give me the amount of money that they are putting per pip in the market. And then, for example, they caught 100 pips, it will be $100. It's really simple when you understand it, right? So the lot size times 10, boom, will give me the amount of money that I'm putting in the market per pip. Boom. So 0.1 times 10, $1. Standard lot size would be 1 times 10, $10. Boom. That's it. So if you go on the chart, right, I also give an example here, 3 grand, right? 3% of 3 grand, what it is $90, right? So if you have a setup that you're risking 30 pips, what you want to do to find your lot size is you're going to take your amount, right, of your 0.5 or 1% or whatever percentage you want to risk, right? In this case, is the example is 3%. And what you're going to do is you divide it by how many pips you're risking, and it will give you $3 per pip that you're putting in market. Divided by 10 will give you the lot size. It's really simple. Just, I put an example here for you to understand it better. Practice. You have to practice this, right? Demo account, boom, 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 practice. So if we go on Forex and gold, I'm going to show you for, let's say, on GJ. So let's say you enter here for a long. And you're risking what? Your stop loss would be here. I'm just going to put a just like that. Boom, 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 boom. Just to simplify it for you, right? So what we said is here in the middle is 38.0, right? Pips that I'm risking. Okay, so my entry price minus my stop loss. Okay, put the take the dot, put it after the second decimal because I'm on GJ, right? So every pair has their own pip count. So just understand that. And the stop loss is 164 .88. So what I do is I just take the dot, put it at the second decimal, and then I just I do the entry price minus the stop loss, and it will give me 38. So 38 pips, right? 38 pips on that setup that I'm risking. And what you want is, the stop loss here, the red, you always want it to equal the percentage that you want to risk, right? Can be 0.5%, can be 1%, can be 2%, can be 3%, depends on how you want to risk, right, per position. So because it's not always 38 pips that you will risk in the market. It will depend on the setup, right? On how you analyze the market. Sometimes it can be 165 pips that you're risking. Sometimes it's going to be 70.7 pips that you're risking. But you always want to risk 0.5 or 1% or whatever percentage you're comfortable to risk in the market, right? So let's say 77.7 pips that you will risk in that setup. So let's say we have a 100K account, right? So to find the lot size, it will be, let's say 1%. So 1% is $1,000, right? For a 100K account. What you do is you divide it by how many pips you're risking. So in this case, it's here 77.7 equal 1,000 divided by 7.7 will give you 12.87. 12.87. What it is how is how much you're risking per pip. Okay, hope you follow me. And then you divide it by 10 equal 1.28. That will be your lot size for that specific setup. But keep in mind, this is really important. Keep in mind, so for example, your account it's in USD, right? It can be euro, can be other currency, but for example, your account, your trading account is in USD, and then you trading GBP, JPY. So you have to do the conversion, right? This is just as referral. Okay, this is just as referral. The formula that I show you. It is exactly 1.28. The lot size. The answer is no. Why? Is because your trading account, if it's in USD, it has to do the conversion. Okay. So with that, what you can do is to go on Nash market. Okay. Nash market is good. It's only good, okay, for the forex. So any forex pair is good. For gold is good. For BTC USD is good. Not for Nasdaq and US 30. Okay, so if you are trading with the FTMO account, okay, you can use Nash market for only forex, gold, BTC USD, not for Nasdaq or US 30. Okay, so 100K account, let's say 1%. Second class would be forex, GBP, JPY. There we go. And then our entry price was what? 165.26. It was a long position, right? So I'm doing with you. You can do it after this video, or practice on your own. And then the stop loss is 164.48.3. There we go, 77.7 pips that you're risking. There you go, boom, 1.88. So that's the real lot size that you're gonna put. For example, if you took that setup. So why it's more than what I show you, right? It's just because, like I said, the conversion between if your trading account it's in the US, for example, Canadian or Euro. And Nash market is, if you have a US account, okay, for your trading account, it's in US. I don't know if it works for Euro or Canadian, but I know for USD currency, it works for your trading account. Okay, so I'm gonna do it with GU, GBP USD. So let's go for short this time. So let's say here, boom, boom. So before taking any position, you need to follow 5 steps. 5 steps, okay, before entering your trade in MT4, for example. Okay, I use TradingView only to analyze the market. Okay, because it's just better than the chart on MT4, MetaTrader 4, right? So the first step is, what is the pair? So in this case is GBP USD. So first step is what is the pair? So for example, GBP USD, right? Because for example, you take any trade ideas, or you analyze the market, and for example, you're on GJ and You analyze it on GG, and then when it comes to take the trade on MT4, you are on GBP USD. So it is a mismatch. So it's not working, right? So what you're analyzing on the chart has to be the same when you take the position. So make sure you have the right pair. So first is what is the pair? Second thing is a buy or a sell. It's a buy or a sell, a long or a short. So in this case, it is a sell, right? Here, short, sell, boom. Third thing to know is what is your SL? Stop loss. SL is stop loss, EP is entry price, and TP is take profits. So you have to know this information before taking your trade. So in this case, is my stop loss is here, right? Red. So 1.14336. And then my entry price, it's in yellow here. Okay. Yellow. So it is 1.1386.4. And let's say my TP3, right? My final TP, whatever it is, it would be 1.1159.1. Usually what I do is I put green lines for TP1, TP2, and TP3. So I also made a video on how to manage your position. Okay, you can go on my channel and you will look on how you can manage your position. Okay, there you go. So TP1, TP2, TP3. You have the entry price and you have your stop loss. Amazing. So I'm not gonna put all the TPs, but you get the idea, right? So fourth is how many. What's the amount of your percentage in your account that you want to risk? So for example, if you have a $100,000 account and you want to risk, for example, 0.5% of 100K is $500, correct? And also how many pips you are risking. So the fourth step is what's the amount of your 0.5% in this case, right? That I'm willing to risk is 500, which is 0.5% of my account. And how many pips that I'm risking, for example, in that setup. So it's 47.2, right? 47.2. So let's go. 47.2 pips that I'm risking. Amazing. And 5. Okay, so the final step is the lot size, right? So how do you find the lot size? What you can do is to do the formula, right? And let's do it together. So 500 divided by, divided by 47.2, is that correct? 47.2. There you go. This will give me the amount of dollar that I'm risking per pip, divided by 10, boom, boom. There we go, 1.05. So the lot size that I will take in this specific setup, for example, will be 1.05, right? There we go. So we're gonna do the same thing here on Nash Market and see what gives us. So GBP, JPY, GBP USD, GBP USD, right? The entry price was 13,864. There we go. Short, right? It was a short position, and the stop loss is 1.14336. Well, 1.14336. There we go. 47.2 pips that I'm risking. Correct. Whoa. Oh, shit. Oh, so my mistakes is 0.5%, which is $500, right? So we're gonna do it again, and then boom, 1.06. Okay. So I gave you the formula. It just, they take 1.06 here instead of 1.05. That's it. So like I said, you can use Nash market for Forex. Okay, but at least you know how to do the formula. Okay. So I'm just gonna remove this. So it was on GU, remove this also. Also, boom, 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 clean. So let's go on gold. So let's say we took a long here on gold. And I'm risking 67, right, 0.5 pips, which is $6.75 of movements, right? $1 equal what? 10 pips. Amazing. So we're gonna do it again. What is the first step? First step is what is the pair? So XAU USD, boom, equal what is the gold, right? Amazing. It's a buy or sell. So in this case, it's a buy. Third thing is the stop loss. So 1614.18. Entry price is 1620.93. And let's say final TP 1652.16. Fourth is, for example, in this case, I'm going to risk 1% of 100K, which is $1,000, right? And what we said is, what is the 67.5 pips that I'm risking on that setup, and final is what is the lot size. So what I'm gonna do is 1,000. What is 1,000? Is 1% of your account, right? That you're risking, divided by 67.5 will give me the amount of dollar per pip that I'm risking. So let's do it together. 1,000, 67.5 or 0.5. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Boom, $14.81 that I'm risking per pip divided by 10. Boom, 148. 1.48. There we go. Lot size. So you have everything to take your position, and then you can, TP1, let's say TP2, let's say, and then final TP would be here. All right. So let's go on Nash market, do the same thing. So 1% is not Forex, is metals, metal for XAU USD for gold. Entry price was 16, what? 28.3. There we go. 1628.3, 0.93, right? 0.93. So double check, right? Because if you make a mistake, your lot size might be not good also, right? So 1628, 1620.93, right? 0.93, boom, is a long, right? So here, I think is 1614, 14.18. 0.18, boom, 67.5 pips that you're risking, boom, 1.48. What we said, 1.48, boom, done. Okay, so we're done for gold, boom, 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 boom. Let's go on BTC USD. Let's go for a short. Just like to alternate, all right? Here, for FTMO, okay? So only for FTMO account broker, right? This will apply for FTMO accounts, not other broker. Okay, you have to look at your broker and really understand what is the lot size. But we're gonna do it for Bitcoin. Bitcoin, here I put it on the sheets. Bitcoin, the amount of dollar of your 0.5, 1% of your account divided by what? The amount of dollar that you're risking, the amount of stop loss, all right? Same thing will be for NAS and the DJ30, okay? Same thing. So we're gonna do it for both. Let's go on the chart. So let's say you have this kind of setup on BTC and you took a short here. So what you see next to the stop here is 92.68. 92.68 is the pip count that you're risking. So first step, what we say is the pair. What is the pair, bro? So USD, sorry, USD. It's BTC USD. Second thing is a buy or sell, right? In this case, is a short, so it's a sell. Third thing is what is stop loss? So stop loss is 29.88. Boom, boom, boom. So 28, 29.88. Entry price, what is it? Entry price is 2737.20. And then I'm just gonna put the final TP, which is here. So 287.88. So fourth thing is, okay, in this setup, I'm gonna risk 500, which is 0.5% of my 100K account. And the how many pips I'm risking, I'm just gonna put this, yeah, here, okay. So 90, 92.88, 92.68. 92.68 is how many pips that I'm risking. And it's also equal to how much dollar, right, of movements on BTC, because it's a 1-to-1, right? If you dollar of movements is the pip. So for specifically the FTMO, okay, if you're looking for trading on the FTMO, right, not other broker, it will be really simple. So what you do is just 500 divided by 92.68, 500 divided by 92.68. Correct, double check, always double check. Okay, 92.68, 92.68, 5.39. All right, so 5.39 is the lot size. Boom, you don't need to divide it by 10. Boom, so 500 divided by 92.68 will give you the lot size on the FTMO account. Not other broker, you have to look at it for other broker. Okay, there we go, boom. So if you go on Nash Market, 0.5%, right? 500 crypto, BTC USD. Don't be fooled with BIT USD. Is BTC USD for Bitcoin, right? So the entry price is it was a short, so the entry price is wood. So here 737, is that correct? 737.20. There we go. Short, the SL is boom, 29, I believe. So 208.29, 208.29.88, boom. So the amount of pips is 92.68, but Nash Market saying is 926. Not for me, right? For me is 92.68 pips. But anyway, it's the only thing. So you see the lot size is here, So the lot size is 5.39, right? Which is 5.29. There we go. Okay, so you can use Nash Market for BTC, gold, and also Forex if you have a FTMO account that you negotiate on it. Okay, so I'm gonna remove that and then go on US 100. US 100 is what is NASDAQ, all right? So let's say for long here, for example, then you're risking this amount, boom, and then your final TP, let's say, would be here. Doesn't matter, right? So here is $76.4 of movements that you're risking. How many pips you're risking in that setup, for example, is going to be 764 pips that you're risking. Okay, so we're going to do it again. So what is the first thing? First thing is NAS 100 or US 100 or NASDAQ, right? What are you trading? What's the pair, bro? So second thing is a buy or sell. So in this case is a buy. Third thing is what is your SL stop loss? So it's gonna be 579, boom, 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 right? And your entry price, I'm gonna go fast because we did it, right? So like I said, you can pause the video if you don't understand something, but I'm just want to make it as short as possible for you. So here the entry price is what? Boom, boom, boom. And also how you learn is repetition, right? When you're learning something new, repetition is good for you to really get it. So boom, 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 77.9, boom. So fourth thing is, okay, in this one, I'm gonna go with 1% of 100K, let's say, for example. And then my dollar that I'm risking, in that setup, for example, what's the amount of the stop loss in terms of dollar? So 70.4, 76.4 is how many dollar of movements that I'm risking on that setup. But it's 764 pips that I'm risking. Okay. So I see a lot of new traders put in stop loss and also no, not stop loss, but putting pip count and also lot size together, but it's separate, right? You have the pip count and you have lot size. But to have a proper lot size for your risk management, you have to understand the pip count. Okay. And then for NASDAQ and also US 30. So for NAS 100, US 30, Dow Jones is the same formula. So what you do is 1,000 divided by the amount of money that you're risking. So what is the amount of dollar that I'm risking? It's 76.4. All right, there you go. So 1,000 divided by so what happened here? So 1,000, right, which is 1%, divided by $76.4 of movements on NAS will give you, boom, 1308, right? 1308 lot size, boom, boom, boom. That's it. There we go. You don't need to divide it by 10, right? Just 1,000 divided by the amount of money that you're risking on, the stop loss here in terms of dollar and not the pips. Hope it makes sense for you, because it does for me. Okay, so boom, 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 to respect your risk management. There we go. So like I said, same thing with US 30. What I just showed you on NAS is the same thing on US 30 to have your proper lot size. So with that being said, we saw pip count, we saw lot size, okay, in many pairs, right? And now what I want to do is to tell you about pending orders. Let's go on this chart, EG, okay, simple. So now pending orders, let's go on the file. Here you have 5 execution in the market execution. So it's 6. You have 6 execution in the market, right? I put 5 because market execution, you can buy or sell now, right? You're taking a position now in the market. So I just included market execution as one, right? But you can buy or sell. So it's 2 execution. Make sense? You also have buy limit. Buy limit is what it's enter a pending order for buy position below the current price. Buy stop is what it's enter a pending order for buy position above the current price. Amazing. Sell limit is what is what? Is enter a pending order for a sell position above the current price, and the sell stop is what? Is enter a pending order for a sell position below the current price. So let's dive in on a chart and show you exactly what it is. So if I take a short position here, right, short position, and I put it at the last candle. So I put it at the last candle, right? Here, you see the timer here is the actual price, right? The actual price now for Euro GBP is this, where we see the timer. If you don't have the timer, just press on the sunshine here, and then just click on, make sure this is activated. Countdown to bar close. Okay, countdown to bar close, and you will see the timer. Why? Because sometimes you have people that put a lot of, lines, and that's okay, right? But for you to not get confused by lines and whatever it is, and you want to make sure to see the actual price, right? Can be a bit messed up here. You see the timer, boom, you know that it is the actual price, all right? So I'm just gonna remove the lines. Boom, 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 boom. So yes, I see, I see a lot of new traders don't really understand, how to put this and understand, right? Sometimes they put it like that. It's not the market execution here. A real market execution is when you put it, boom, right at the last candle. Okay, so this is what a sell buy market. So if you see this kind of chart, it will be okay. A sell, let's say, okay, sell buy market. I don't say to sell it now, right? I'm just showing you the execution. Okay, this is just an example. It's not a trade idea that I'm giving you. It's not a trade idea that I'm giving you right now, right? It's just to show you what it is. Okay, so for example, here, boom, somebody send me this. Okay, so I know that with confirmation, how we analyze it, he wants to enter in a sell position. Boom, sell buy market. Boom. So if I have this kind of position, for example, for long, it would be a buy market, simple. So this simulate the position has to touch the last candle, all right? Or if you have this kind of chart, it means it's a position, that person took a long here on EG, right? Euro GBP, and he's currently in profits. So this is not a execution in the market. This just tell me that he entered here, his stop loss was here, and let's say his final TP is here. That's what it is. Okay, so really understand how to use this, right? Or let's say for this example here, also he entered here. So usually you put it where exactly you enter, right? So most traders, or no, most beginners traders put it like that. But usually it's where exactly when you enter, right? You put exactly where you entered. It gives me also the lot size here, not the lot size, the stop loss. Sorry. So entry price, stop loss, and then let's say final take profits here. Okay, so that person is already in profits. Let's say if he entered exactly here. Okay, so let's go with pending orders. So if somebody send me a chart like that, for example, right? The first question that I'm gonna ask is a long or a short? So in this case, is a long, right? Second question for execution, right? When I'm just talking about execution in the market. Second question that I'm gonna ask myself is, did the position, okay, do this position touching the last candle or not? If it touched the last candle, I know that it's a buy market. But if it's not, it's like that, for example, it's a pending order, right? So you can program an order, and for example, the price hit your pending order, it will activate your trade. Doesn't mean you're going to be automatically in profit. It just means that it will activate your buy position. Okay, amazing. So in this case, which pending order it is, so it's a buy stop or buy limit. So if you go on the chart, not the chart, but on the file here, buy limit is enter a pending order for buy position below the current price. Amazing. Buy stop, what it is enter a pending order for buy position above the current price. So let's go on the chart once again. Boom. So our entry price, it is below the actual price. So this is the actual price, right? So our entry price is below the actual price by limit. Boom. This is a buy limit. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. And if I see something like that, is first question, it is a long or a short position? Is a long position. It is touching the last candle. No, automatically it's a pending order. It's a automatically buy pending order, right? Buy pending order for a buy, right? And the third question is, it is the entry price, it is above or below the actual price. So that's the three questions for to know the execution in the market. So the first thing is a long or short position. Second thing is it is touching the last candle. If the answer is yes, it's a buy market or sell buy market. But if it doesn't touch the last candle, it's a pending order automatically, right? And the third question is the entry price, it is above or below the current price. So if it's above the actual price, where is the actual price? It's where we have the timer, all right? So what are you looking is, for example, if the price hit your pending order, it will activate your position, what we call buy stop. This is a buy stop. Okay, so simple. Buy limit, why? Because it's my execution is below the actual price. Oh, buy stop, why? Because my entry price is above the current price. So what it is buy limit, buy stop, buy limit, buy stop, buy limit, buy stop, buy limit, buy stop. Boom. That's it. So that was for the buy, pending order for buy, and for sell, it's oops, this one is not as. There we go. So if we look at sheets here, sell limit is what is enter a pending order for sell position above the current price. Sell stop, a pending order for sell position below the current price. So let's go on the chart. So my entry price, it's above, right, for short, because this is a short. So three questions for execution in the market. First thing, is a short or a long? Oh, this one is a short. Amazing. Second question, it is touching the last candle. No, automatically pending order. So automatically short position for a pending order for short position, right? So the next question, the last question is, it is above or below the actual price. So in this case is my entry price is above the actual price, sell limit, boom. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. If my entry price is below the actual price, sell stop. Sell limit, sell stop. Sell limit, sell stop. Sell limit, sell stop. Sell limit, sell stop. There we go. So this was for market execution. So what we see in this video, hope it helped you understand the basics, right, about pip counts, lot size, and execution in the market. And also, if you're entering a trade on MT4 and it doesn't work, sometimes it because the information that you enter in your MT4 is not correct. So for example, you have a sell limit here, but in the MT4 you enter a sell stop. It won't allow you to take the trade, right? When you see like place the trade, you cannot press on it because maybe your execution is not correct, maybe your entry price is not correct, or your stop loss, or whatever it is. Okay, just keep that in mind. So hope you like the video. If you do like this video and it helps you, just hit the like button, and also you can comment below, right? You can ask something, or if you want that the file, right, that I made, you can DM me on Instagram and I will send you the file for the pick count, lot size, and also pending orders. So thank you very much for your time, and see you on the next one.